NDC ena osusu fata se wobetimi ede Ghana free enfie 9 a day animo from 7th of January 2025 ekosi the next 4 years a yebeto aba wobetimi abuana Ghana nso so open so otikokoto say to aba bio asante mawura asante hene na nasem a woka ede kire former president John Dramani Mahama bra okọ ne nchen asem a osan eka kire His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo abra osan ekọ ne nchen ensem a woka ye ne nyina emfie na bia ebam pepepepepepepepepe emfie na bia ebam pepepepepepepepe open so
chamo mo bia no edi tumi na ma na ka ho wo die no e no apono bi edi ama wo
edumi nana no
tumfo na nana no
wonim se me no friti nipa etu adudu no aye nimbra me ni wo
tumfo se nipa ho atwa ho ahie nyina dudu no anim ebre pa woni no mienu mo cha se di nkita ho
adam no ne free fa no 77 ansa na wo sa ba me bo ana
sese afi apem ahankura dio so
me bo nana
se ono free fa penso ni nyina o kai so ono wa
e champion bo tata wa wo ba London nyame no na nam ne kodwo nya ntachi nom
na champion tata wo ba London no kai so ono ene kodwo nya ntachi enne nam
ansa na wo sa ba ya mo ba begina biwa ansa ya sa ba ya ne oti he
sanna esa ba begina biwa a ne
me problem che ba ya me lawyer no me no na ko ni nyina
tumfo so free che ba ne lawyer no ono na e ko ba nyina
eni akwa abapim ne
enu na makwa ababepem ene
enu aso nkrofo be ka kire so wonpo asem
nra kofo be ka kire se obi ana na mfi
enso anyi antum wo ka se da bi se dem sinu na tie de ntisa
oti an bia no a ohunu so anyi antum ka se da bi se dem sinu ntidie ntisa
me de kakra ne se me de futupa nam de be ma wo
tumfo se o mawati ase se won de afutupa ena de be ma wo
de Ghana fo pani adwuma
Ghana fo de mo pani adwuma
de pani ayahwe
de mo pe ayarehwe
de pani nkoso
ye pe enkoso
enu a na ye hwehwe
enu a na Ghana fo mo
ye to aba ne wie ya ye bobo se wawe obi gina TV3 so wo ka kire nipa na wo se wo na TV companyfo no ko John Mahama wo ka kire nsa aba ne de kom ne abufuo na to ye
so wie na bi ka ko gina TV3 kan se ko Mahama na ka kire nsa de kom ane abufuo ene to ye
na asa akọ na ado so aka kire nsa te ekom ne abufuo so no nso ba no anya de kom ne abufuo be sa ato ji
kan kan kire na ado nso oba na so wan hwe ne ye ekom ne abufuo no e de pam Mahama no embi de pam
wo ho nim de
tumfo judi oso wo ho nim de
wadre wo mpesika ya hwe bio
de wadre wa bo bread de wo mpesika de aye hwe
enti se ku ho na ye adwuma no ye
se wa ba ku ho fo do Ghana ho da wo no fa ye adwuma na bo Ghana fo
You know the Supreme Court. Lawyer, thank you.
Eti open so o say to ababio nasem futusem a odema His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo as futusem kriye na abra John Dramani Mahama na wo pese wo san ebabiem na okọ ne nchen afutusem a odema no eni
Omo
HI omambanyi minim se wa yibida ene ne wo ta be
Zoom.
be kwa nya o de be ba be
Zoom. Whether that other people so to voice or say, when so why be paying? And then sabi do so a wo kwa ya o de ba be ye.
HI ene di ngomo bi na mda me ka je so wo hwe di amra
Zoom.
se ne se de be ye nei obetumi amaga na fo hu se enra mkomso no ene de nye sa na
So the one will be as actually brown over you are over chair no utufo sir share sir enra na magana fo sir enra de see you no for so ba no na ebi ma bio ne mum se be de woni mu no betuma tete no no ma to won se ma se se baba betuma ye
HI ewie ya ne di nkomo me se ye to abawie obi dan ho se omambanyi mama ko kan ye de kom ne ni bread na titi an wono nam ne ka
yo say no di komo Osira Sabi on the Babia, so Sibioti. Sabi Osi Okachiro. So Bizia Kacha, Mapenida Dam Mahama. Say, you can't tell me, say, about 2 years, the common and the bread, and I said 2 years, it's here no. Oh, yeah, you can't say something natural.
It's here, Praga before, and what can run the end
Zoom.
Yeah, which me as a son of mamma.
Zoom. And this is cool sign to see, and also, Brother pray to the Momono. Obachiano was so I had no idea. No. Sabaya from Sabaya, no, with Martin, who did do anymore.
What do you want to say? I was saying, if you
say, and I go for the autism, say, or also say, if you know, say, you.
so project,
John, also called project, and say, you.
What can you marvel back home here every day?
Was it say, what can your ma open so we will be at the chair and anum?
You obey your magana.
Was it just say, Utum for Dom Brew? Never be here, you know. Say, now come you what? The bit me as I Magana for some gun and bit more on so what can you know?
None of me, one money, the room magana for you.
John,
but then run the same fire, and that you say the bit.
or say, open phone chain. What kind of food artists and not said about it? As they said a bit my must be a month for what's a massive.
Thank you.
Okay, so open so some more catch that another danko kufuado. Some krona nefutu some krona eno dema the former president John Dramani Mahama na president elect. Mbrasha bedwafo enso so ebra he come for anoche project. I will call an inchen assembly and open so a foot too bang and or dema a embrace bejafui.
Momo nimre na monhwa haye zo na me ka che momo nimre na monhwa haye zo asan kraye mo dadodo zo en kraye mo dadodo zo no munyai ewenu na monhwe wenu de bema mo matimi anya ni munyamo zo
Thank you.
Utumfu asem afutu sema odema embrasha bedwafo awo asante mantem bra wo ko ne nchen na wo launch a hill confanochi project say enkran ayakra mo deduto muntwa mani mehwe fie na ya semsebe futuo na odema mpise wa sentimental. So most of them no seats are occupying because sentimental then ya na obekom la shebedwem now she vote send ye drop ewo constituencies na and kire ne se na nka ye enya sentimental man ekoye like any other constituencies send ye hunu na enka catastrophe na nka asie go she constituency bi aba 30,000 na omo ankoto aba enti wo sha abatuo we send ya ekoye na former president John Dramani Mahama president elect 6 million votes a wonyaye ene kakra ewo 2012 a odi lusu ye ene 6 million votes ene kakra a wonya ene election ya odi enya 56.55% ewo abato ya na card bi na akire wo wohwe embrashe bedwam suso a MPs bebre a walusu on city bi wo na difference a eda woni NDC in term over 10,000 votes obi a wonya be 27,000 na watimi a drop it aba be 14,000 na NDC de na bi onya be 15,000 na wonya be 2,000 account 17,000 ono na ekro no na okọ pattern ne nyinaa ne a ɛkyerɛ wɔ ne sɛ wɔn a wɔtoo abadoma New Patriotic Party ɛyɛ 2020 elections no for whatever reason wankɔto aba no ɛno nti na anya voter turnout 60 point something percent wankɔto aba no wɔ decide sɛ aba no wɔnto all radio stations all TV stations yɛtena so pa kyɛw srɛ nkurɔfoɔ sɛ democracy ne kyerɛ sɛ monkɔ na monkɔto mo aba ɔmo so ɔmo nto but wonim sɛ NDC sɛ de to wɔde ani bere sɛ NDC ni biara sɔre waka no pa odi line so enti ɛnɛ wawene a o deserve sɛ wɔ celebrate or enjoy pa because ɔde ani bere kɔto aba no wɔn a wɔto ma NPP for whatever reason they have reasons ne bebree ɔmo ankɔto aba no so ɛno enko wiase no sɛ woyi voters from 9 regions 9 constituencies sorry na at the time electoral commission na o declare results na pinchen ni basabasa ya akɔso wɔ hɔ nti wɔntumi nyɛ coalition na okeka aba no nyinaa bom a wɔwie no na His Excellency former president now president elect John Dramani Mahama na wanya 6,328,397 na it translates into 56.55%. na Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia wanya 4,657,304 it translates into 41.61%. Alan John Kwajo Chiramatin independent candidate na wanya 31,202 na Nana Kwame Bediakon Cheddar independent candidate wanya 84,478 Isabe ntokwa se wanto amane ho obi so wanto kra na ire na eno so kra be issue o Ghana. Kofi Kranting 3,320. George Chumbarima Adu 3,097. Hassan Abdullahi Ayarega wenya 17,461. Nana Kosia from Poma CPP 23,397. Muhammad Frimpong 4,413 and a Kofia Palu 5,219. Christian Kwabena Andrews wenya 16,461 and a Daniel Augustus Latte Jr. 16,670 enti na okekani nyina eboma dodo na wokoto abade nyina sa okeka boma na akoye 11 million na akoye 11 million 191,422 11 million 191,422 na enono out of 18,774,159 18,774,159 enti na nekusi ya enono na sendia na medikan akana bedwafo ready ewo ha enwumbre yebeto ato adwen na ewo sa ensemi ho na yahwe sendia esi ekoye na yahwe se going from here what then ade ayehwe ni mu se efri ende ekwe Ghana sendia ensem ebeko enwumbre Mr. Joseph Amwa ewa Mr. Amwa memo ajo
yeah.
na boko de we show change the na just celebration akoso pa
movement for change.
na movement amuko pe change 31,202 there 31,000 there movement for change and the change no ne here and the amumunya ne dey matter oh okay movement for change ne here the change aba ne dey no one win okay
On a more serious note, I think I'm taking this opportunity now. I'm that a movement for change for you know us and woman over pet alliance, mom dear alliance, and any alliance Martino and any ye and him a year man no you know because we built me in an imbia and then easy sir. As a rather you know so the other we do sabre rather than say than I see. Na afi ehwe ne we anim na doso bigiri se Ghana ha sei and say we say you been see that there must be a reason for this and yet because it defied all science and data. It defied almost all the spiritual prophecy by it defied almost everything. So and it say God has a purpose for this nation as ye nyina yehwe na ye nyina come on board. They make sure say Yankopon share person for the moment ultimate deba. Because ye nyina him after 32 years of duopoly no. Maybe the winner takes all no emma ye ntimi sisi ene emaye. Because obia ba obia person obia na aya afumfum obia fum we and the ma government no ankasa wadwen pakro nya concentration ye the person we wonu akra na adwen so obenso oben obia ebi ofa akwa bi so ebi a obo an kakra no fi say he owns everything ti we hu no wo ye bibi ko kan pa ye ne ebo a o ye ne do ba yo bi Jesus sa ne ma we si nyina e be build platform be ma sa ne ma we nyina twem so be ya betimi build a nation a ye oman ni nyina dia ntimi de ye boba ban wie ya na in fact be giri se agi obia se including Jomama no mu awe ne gra agi ne se so because tie no nkro form see nie nim se be win by yesu sa utie MPP form see nie nim se
anko ye kra not this margin
yes
not this margin
a job say God has a big hand in all this scenario nti me de me nam san na Ghana fo nyina ase titu ye ne yekoto aba ene woman got in there. I don't know why I want to. But the whole crowd, no, I think never be a cause where be going forward and be I will talk about it. But I mean, I will be asked. And I feel I did back concern say about we say not a hooper because of the necrophobia. Ye be see. The number of many they tell you say a lot of people for Muska the woman reinvested their capitals in this the last quarter of the year. They are affecting the economy. Say etimiko say ya kakra lunar fringe be more baby my name kakra they need to be punished anyway. But you say at least on the whole no a year kakra. We go Canada and US near to about. It is be I won't
business as usual.
Business as usual.
But about where they say na Ghana ya say ya Ghana be butu
because you were on the brink pa.
Because you no be even after say you declare NDC away no Alhaji Mahmoud Bia a concede defeat. And kadem bi. Na wo hwe aggression ne abufuo ne brain say
because papa no amon competing wa gia to me say o lose think dey aka ye nige and yes say ye kwa we na ni nyina free baby free so because I say we not take so the whole free back we so ahwe hu na tem bi o we ba win bia no na eneme bo ho especially tallest ne sa ne ma no makwa seize. So, but you know, go money in terms you. Ya
inauguration.
But we the contempt to dominion the more people more and near buffo and na and you nyina so na ye politicians. Akromfo wumpa, akromfo.
Criminals.
Criminals wumpa, o makwa za de nti. Enisa na men ade ba akoso ham say as if say Nana Kufuado and say the national security for they believe say they are no more in charge now.
As some back we will discuss it because now maybe Jane say na President Kufuado na commander in chief of the Ghana security and then you have a minister for interior, you have the minister for defense, you have national security minister and all this. Now president elect and NPP General Secretary country they say on country the crew for no Tony down. Then president elect is like President Akufo-Addo is the president. So act. Omane buama omo bisa ne se mon call mon crew for to order say yen there ya catch him say omunyai. Nembom yen na ye country President Akufo-Addo say on act. Na obia say yen crew for mpo na yes deal with them decisively. Still as IGP ni kroma.
As if you are no more in charge, send you run on my
electoral commissioner. Ye ko abane ya yen hihye. CI 127 no say ye bobo abane o polling station we are presidential ye be call coalition center. Ne akwa a coalition no e wo constituency ho. Ye free wa then we transmit to regional and then e national. Young kind ballot papers coalition center ho. And then it's like hey the ballot papers be ko home crofobia ko sesa baye then the bobon ko ho then just enya me electoral commission of it. That's the point. Into the honor ye the sheet na mo nyina masen sign no until say where will be challenge obi be raise challenge. That is where I be a ballot paper and then ye the ballot box no be ko akokan. But baby I am ye obtain raise challenge wo ho no. Ye nkokan ballot paper say wo. And then it's like as if say we ye aware say this is the ye coalition no e ho nye ho ne ye kokan ballot na ye ntiase mamo the akoshe ballot papers akoshe we machines ne ma baby.
Really terrible. But I say, these two parties, no be also building a network in such a way. Say, we're picking information from
they knew at the time. Crampo na usha NDC for abe announcement the number of seats. Omo ye sure say no dear. Omo win outright or a percentage. Omo nya ewo way and people for they knew, but omo amabonti because obviously that data no come favor, but. Distraction power koso as if the president President Akufo-Addo wada anyway
it doesn't show good sign to the international community
of course Roman Catholic for ya omo akwa rent machine omo de machine no atuaka rental atuaka omo de kwa clear land akoya there for the community when they are asotropa nipa u bisa na sem before be yi ano na chese asotro
so na me ho no me di ho ya pa ba baby ba ko a am say me wo issue kakra and say naka esengumu ye fede naka election time you
hold back
kakra because at this material time na bibia betime na esengumu twen ye wie bibia ansa no matter because once a microphone me am sorba womonim se uhwomu as womonim se India for na China for kaka enti womu no se sa China for womu no se na se
why na bi sabu machine we ko wia machine we no wo ko wia se wo ko wo de
womu womonim se galamsey for to be for machine akọ galamsey
o so mo wia o mo de machine no ko o wia machine we de machine wo wia de be go
you can imagine. Is this me ya pass me ya so for bana handle my handle
okay
but ni nyina say na go me a little bit interest kakra nanka omo eja kwan kakra de nanka near my settlers
ansana
because na esikon because the drip machine who won some dada If we want some that die any huna last I hakra better na we can say grofo busy home there. We busy akọ rent but rent be a TS can we just
coffee.
We can no.
Oh my God.
Ni na ni ma ha dwin de
Interesting.
ebufu wo mbat me gidi say Nyankopon adom say ekofo na wo mu a oman security show mu sa no must set up.
Aji bi tete me na me ka say peace pact ya mokosan yi. Enhyehyɛ a mo ayɛ wo mpefe sɛ mo ana enhyehyɛ a mo akɔyɛ kan sɛ military for no mo deploy mo nkɔ scene until say police for no mo be request so mo mbra because I didn't escalate. And you know mo no as omo yɛ ready but they cannot go in until a request formal request is made. And then I way.
That is what is done.
That's so disappointing.
So
About 4 or so people are sure omo this election why?
Ya to abana
Why?
Ya to ye koto no wan hwere kan. Ya to awie no ka sa abana say o gi weni no. You are gone.
Anyway. Collateral damage. It's unfortunate, but if I collateral damage. Now, is it and this is for enough for congratulations. Opo bia madaba programmer. Omo nyina akon kran.
And ebe go chepos.
Now one Colombia. I said this is the time to go and even if you have been assured to cry, one consolidate you here. And you be a Colombia for that.
Can you imagine say Obi ko see obi so man frɛ me say me mfiri obi no
hwɛ do that time we are
na me bam say
na bibi we ne ya say kai mbb we ne ya
oh me ndum
bizabwa mbb we ne ya say ka papa we nka oni ha
oh go
enka unka di fo ba na nka unya enka we you don't need to be a prophet oh Lord, I'm from anyway, I tear for a munim nearby and say, and then no, Mr. Mema, me, my cousin, you know me, master, me, found on said, member send me message, me, can. Yeah, Ghana no from today or Ghana moves on.
That's right.
Yeah, to abana ochipepe penny. Obiati as Ghana will continue, Ghana will move on. Another 4 years, this is not me who send me message so that you know I will not read. First and now may so did matter me kinda but I no crowd is the same jai. Me who why you should I should come and sit there for you to insult me. And you know what credit now for say obuafu now be di obi atema de no even cancer. Me send me say me. Yeah better ha no we are just looking at next year Ghana moves on. I mean obi and say ebia we MPP ni na bufushi bi wo mu no de men didi atemba kawadwen. Me I'm not one of the people who believe say mema obia yensi tuma fi yenke yen jan yasie na yentwa ne asi enti no so if you feel say ade bi e wo mu na I mean just send a message. That's the essence of democracy. Ebe for the professor Smasa Pomwakaba.
Lawyer, thank you.
I thank you. I am happy to see you in this mood. One person and I'm a who was just a professor Smasa Pom. But this time, be near your call. To be pressure, I said he will be here. But about we know, Sunday be somewhat kind. It defies any scientific logic, any prophet. Member so for beer in the puppet song Kasemi. Because obia no to me predict say turn out to say nebeye me person for betimi aka say me prediction na me kan no na turn out to so no menim say nebeye then me tu chama wo de no to nchen ya obia ni ho a wotimi predict say turn out to say nebeye na say turn out no so say na enkenye say nebeye dia enanka ye hwe even 2024 election results na ebaye na 2020 election results na ebaye na enka obetimi aka say Eastern region alone the vote difference between then President Akufo-Addo and then candidate John Dramani Mahama marginal vote difference that omuntam alone in Eastern region. Ushane that a former President Mahama at the winning say any new year 2020. It's even more than that. Yeah. Just Eastern region alone, difference na da Kufuado. Any candidate John Dramani Mahama entem no. Sa difference no. And they vote difference Mahama nyaya from 2020 any die no. Sa vote difference no alone ne cancel. Yeah. Near when you account. So then as of what I say, it simply tells you say abano enkrufa ankoto. Enti me gyina pop so na me hu ye na nyame yi kire me say ka say o yi kire me no the margin or the voter turnout we ka on yan ka say oh yes. Yes, and this are winning because and this for na koto aba and I wanna wo pen this wa koto aba wanna wo MP before na osusu so wo challenge wo problem wa ankoto wanna wo MP before na osusu se chinchina wo so koto ye but omo ana omo to ema bibia wo decide say won koto enunti na wo hwa Kufuado over 2.6 almost 2.7 million votes a wonya ye 2020 no eso ate sa 6 almost 7 eso ate sa ba be drew 4 point something 4.6
okay, difference of almost 2 million.
Almost 2 million. This
2 point something.
2 point something million difference. 1 hour decided so to Kufuado 2020 this time round on ko Chuaban. We a Joshua figure Papa no a Dr. Mahmoud Baumianyaya in terms of percentage 41.61% no. We Rollins time and MPP nya 32 36 92 90 35 35 36 30 37 96 so we are no free wa you see 2000 ebesi enne party bia ni ho a wa lose whether NPP or NDC major to obia ni wa lose with 41.6 obia lose
na so omu lose mpa wa hu so omu lose mpa ya na they do above their previous.
That's the point I'm making. Yes.
So after this one, you may lose, but you still do.
Yeah.
And the second lose no.
47.
47.
So you do above your even if you will lose.
Hey, that drop away there. 41.6%.
The second loss no, Manisa, because the first loss was about 49
point something on the mills. Ultimately,
Ultimately,
vote and then
in the second, you know, no, also drop away.
Anyway. That is the beauty Ghana. That's the beauty of Ghanaians. And you remember how prophet they say, "Nipa na woko bisa wo no." Na was say, "Wobekwa akoto aba, ema we your prediction based on 81 almost 82%, you know. Why? What accounted for? Sad, you know. Because 60 point something, 61 up to 80 with margin so.
Yeah.
I didn't see a sir. Okay. Remember, and you bray ubia fine while ubia okay. Remember, problem at Trefie, you ship. Don't send me a message because I see democracy. I am chairman. I just trying to tell her. Ubuafu said they are relax because Ubufu now I come ayo yani Joe to hospital. I rebel democracy in here. So just relax. Just take it easy. Democracy in here building. Relax, cry. Na ye ina into send me a text message at 0551 599 933 0551 599 933. Just send me a text or a WhatsApp message. Let's have a conversation. After all, Ghana moves on. I mean, Ubia a band will be to me no abeye. Next 4 years, near Kotwaba, now you have any idea how far. I mean, that's the beauty of democracy. Okay, Alaj, Mwakwaba.
Lawyer, thank you.
I thank you. What recover from the shock?
My recover.
Still recovering.
my recover. As a matter of fact, me recover them.
Okay.
But where they are now, quite said yeah. Where they are now, for Yasai, Bibia Compri Ukrum Kakra.
Yeah.
So, because the entire America cover very early in it, say, at least, may a privilege to be on a particular platform. And penning for support. And we be 11. 11. Let me be there. Medical to communicators platform MPP Ashanti region. I'm saying,
yes,
One come down and more expectations, you know. You're shattered, completely shattered. So what you say? But normally I don't disclose my source.
Okay.
So, but as I say, Omotias say, seven prayers are in communicating for the party. Then so Obi Ohana, Waka group be one. Say group no.
On your privilege communication.
Look, we knew by 11 p.m. Say it's been a disaster.
A disaster.
The T2 parliamentary no. Ashanti region here, parliamentary.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Just so, but my mention
Na abano
na
se nipa na nkoto because presidential no okoto presidential na e na o decide say bia obeto skirt and blouse mpo ba wan nkoto presidential no dia che say option bia ni ho say okoto hwe o enti no wan nkoto no so che say eno ano no
my mention say
Mama Prof.
Oh, okay.
Lawyer, thank you.
I thank you, Bibi Aboko.
A very needful akwaba. Oh, Nyamiadom, Bibi Aboko. In fact, now, Kase, you were thinking about me because me carry pressure near the. Ade ba kwa mama so may give you up on the elections very early. Turn out because me model no na hinged on turnout. In fact, me predicted 81.4% turnout based on historic and then me also me crop for minimum mukasa NCC elections research nibi omo predicted 80% turnout and not and me feel say
na easy for say electoral commission me host two omo director of elections Ashanti region oka chere me so omo target 80% plus turnout.
Yeah, absolutely.
Omo target
absolutely.
And the easy na nkasa na omo so expectation is say anya hwe na ba 80% e be kwa akoto aba and obia
you see because science means wa mo team now a body of knowledge bia o the processes papa bi so na fire unya process papa ba ko historic data na wo ho no process papa ba ko one so conversation na man for near and na process papa ba ko so comparing to other similar AD and my boy NCC they predicted 80% turnout enti media no there now it was hinged extremely on turnout enti no say yeto aba na sa turnout no nya for you say na statistically no it be chia kakra so bibi anya we perfect na ko chia kakra lawyer na
we gargantuan word ba kwa gargantuan gargantuan
so enti media for me I wasn't expecting any emotions and then because obia otie me a kind me research work na me here no would know say Prof's research the turnout here by has thrown the entire model overboard. Seriously. Enti minim so just be a nipa no or the fan a serious woman obi the enhuro ni man na fa obi a person here level headed discussion of the work biano would know say o set preconditions be to ho na conditions no efe why please
bibi adwegu
na nipa me no pen na me responded to them baako na a professional platform Ghana Statistical Association that is why I responded because I felt say a professional platform the person should at least have some minimum level of appreciation of statistics ni o kan ya ma me ko kan bi ni say ohun me research ni to say ebia scan results obi akoya ba ye say yenye surgery on the left lung na bibi na akwakoya no wo the right the other way around it oba ko na be so say do you actually appreciate the area of statistics
prof we ho adwuma nana we nye natural science we nye measurement be say 5 centimeters and 5 centimeters we a human behavior and you know behavior is volatile Nansema oba be ya no sabe kaka ho na mama say no this guy must put him at his place because sebe eba no statistics more and or me baby I'm saying it in all humility me can say me ka de mama so but I mean I became a professor 5 years before I think 4 years before he became a doctor a PhD holder it to was
no man
the America
pressure to be
and number 2 second person I responded to no me granting interview with Joy last year and America say me plan me can baby I say me research no 4 different times me baseline no can me in between and sana my back very close to election because no na ugeji mood ni very well me dey am October 16th I mean trust me 7 to 8 weeks to election there a lot of things would have changed man to me the series of works I had to do because I missed out on 2 because of my mother passing out me mama free say ye nyina ye nimu no no be akwa caption social media say I got my research wrong because my mother died. I said no I granted it on social media first person was sending me say prof we they take the guy on because of their kobata mami wo ho ni ade may say ignore because of social then it will come to university teachers platform forwarded by somebody expected to be at another level and no na mama responsibility for my responsibility to only 2
take relax
2 no one was because I felt the person was supposed to be now anyway only advantage but I mean sincerely speaking and let me end by saying say a ban of prediction nobody got it right in fact me cry the main corner spiritual side na work and cry but the physical one ne cry no obi nkyere me one that got it right
obia ni ho expertise
do you get it
that guy no such clever sense he also got it wrong
yes and it is largely because senior lawyer obia ni hon ma na ewom say turn out e bia na masoro de but obia ni hon ma envisage say to fall this low
below 65%.
Ashanti region is a politically active region. If Ashanti region is doing less than 40% turnout, well, whoever one pan dreaming, yes, a baby best one, a party best setting to this level. Go and check all the active regions, Volta region, Northern region, blah blah. Whoever expects to say volumes of votes will fall this much. And I will encourage anybody who want to adventure behavioral research or research elections research. Maybe the special case because I mean for 7 different occasions separately, from national to regional to constituency specific election research, the list was 99.6% accurate.
Everybody got it wrong because
then it comes to this one the hinge which is on 10 out now then can research and say people friend
there are places NDC awenu parliamentary omo ankasa no omo ko election omo ka seat ombeji ana
absolutely and of course
but the fallout no say eba naturally that
yes
unimbi Ashanti region the vote difference in 2020 elections vote difference alone between a candidate Mahama and Akufo-Addo vote difference na dom in 2020 na 1,142,672 almost 1.14 million vote difference na dom in term na saa nipa we vote difference dom in term we na 2024 elections so about one day the SC but I think say is that one
baby I am the prof what problem and say we research in December October now be releasing last minute
Releasing it last
I
week.
could have, I would have wished say we in the, you know.
It was between said research in
October
Ankasa was
16th,
between October 16
November
and November
16th.
16.
And
It's
I'm
about
releasing
November
November, I think 19
19
for
over.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because me and I said no.
Manchester.
Me mom there me who will be a research. I'm going to say past tense.
Yeah.
Of course. Because everything else was in the future.
The said the past tense and future impossible. That's what I said. Because Mr. Now I was also looking at me side. And what probably we think we have also worked on the ground. And there are certain things that also were factored into this vigilance. So okay, all the two parties were very vigilant to make sure say no,
Especially the NDC.
If it will be a movie person. You know you want to.
Baba na nkrofo to obi samoa. Me I went round. Obedu baby ano. Police station no be here anymore.
I went round myself. Because Mr. Sana party executive
Of course.
across the region. So many.
Nkrofo to aba.
And papa I na expecting in Babidro.
Yeah, we be anyo.
People check in Babe 10, 15.
Oh, omutifie. Omutifie wo fufuo ni obekwa fom kwa.
Japan so can send be. Ese on your friend no bizarre na be o say. Was almost 2 million votes be a. What yes I you know. The interviews ni be on the audios ni be a.
Oh, I don't miss about. I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to go there.
2 million votes no.
I don't even want to go there.
I don't want to glorify it. But statements that are coming out of people no cannot also not be just be
no, but I voter turnout. The voter turnout.
2 million votes. They free him.
Particularly local.
Please, I don't want us to go into I mean, because turnout no you now call round. The turnout was not there. Anyway, so when I was saying when I was saying when I would see and
then it means as long as we are vigilant, we are not going to meet the expected turnout.
Oh, Mr. I'm about 10 or 60% today. 10 about to bend your to have 10 or 60%.
Now, in common, young now you call polling station.
People didn't vote, and me, Mama Minkantia, can be meka, Kabets na haka. At the Kodia, anti turnout, no, yes.
And they come in there because they already want to know
Ghana, yeah. Be kind and crew for so they be abekano. Yes, I'm coming there, boom. Konya trim new kuye.
Yeah.
Now, catch them crew for some moment or to a ban or man can't go to. Fine, no problem. You'll be all right.
Sir.
Sir.
Here, winning baby.
No,
people even bought people stay home. Tenefie no kra ma fotu ya honkadie. Tenefie na
Professor Smansapon.
Lawyer nim baby.
Professor Smansapon.
You want to know. One can.
Professor Smansapon.
How many times have I mentioned your name? 3 times.
You know your one is there the one now.
Baby. And then Minko. Yeah, me person me can say. And they buy me your penny, Joseph Amwa. You're telling the colors in the eye.
Yeah.
Ne feno no. Nature yellow one farmer.
That white.
Nature yellow no one farmer. Wash trouser black. Mr. Masha black. Hey. Yengina say will be a banter be anim. Ye de yakuma freedom of ye abba. Before see a quarter abane de. No one whom you who's aqua and waba. But me any pan waba. And I'm so me tell the voice that na me new studio am say ala ni pan waba. So, but you see, say conspiracy bear moon, say conspiracy arm, say a DN, say DN. She, Mimi, ye Muslimi, the GDH, me say, a nipa da seni, wo, ubesusu, a man saying ye besusu, name of ye susu, no yanko ponsu no susu. No, or catch that as I say, one no susie no, and a bebe. Sape penalty.
It is Sape penalty.
Sape penalty. I mean, congratulate the president-elect, John Dramani Mahama. Na mingina so na minuanom NDC communicators our Ashanti region. And so sumi mo mungina abaso. I'll start with the regional director for communication, Abbas Noureddin. We have fought on set, punch for punch. Me mo minya me bakra Kwame Atia. Na memfa
Hey,
one was it. What are two Facebook there? Was it party because Joseph Yami? You know, Minia Kuma Asafo J. Any mom kahuning you know. Oh, I shouldn't forget about Uncle Wallace Abibio, me teacher. Na Wallace Abibio
still all communicating.
Sure.
Oh,
Wallace
okay.
Abibio.
Wow.
Nana Kwesi who promised Wallace Abibio. This is chief executive. So one farm manoa.
No, this time around they
So one farm manoa. I'm saying Fija Kwabre South Mebwa. I gonna jamase. Some one.
Wallace. Me na me say we are. Na before say we retire.
Some one farm man Wallace Abibio. Na Musa Kwaye no sa regional administrator for the party. Ye nyina ye be demonstration.
Okay. Well, as a baby, suppose
perhaps menina call program so run work Kessben more perhaps than anybody. Then on Otech menina call sets more than anybody. Exactly. Me tuka sa me kwa gina aguna jamase. Na me kwa ko bopro na makohwe DC ya o hono. Na sese me hu Wallace. Yes I am.
Friends of Wallace Abibio.
Friends of Wallace Abibio nyina yepene. Asam na tie. If we say one DC in the past. One nim die no musua hu no. Omo timi mfa ntoto Wallace Abibio ho.
Yeah. Well, Wallace. What you say? Me don't was worry talk about it's done well.
Onika. And so Uboko studio no be dikan ansa na wa woka no wadru na sa sacrifices we say oye ignore 2028 ubelusu hwe ho na party de chase free no say opening say over best he's over 70 years
Wallace
what dedicating entire life for the party na mo lusu. Next time, no Ojan studio. Another time, more loose, no Ojan studio. No defend it, no kind free, ne phone, so no the
pamphlet. The exercise book be no. The exercise book be no. The exercise book be no. Everybody, what they pass here. Oko try to be. Yeah, na be. Oh yeah, me ignore. But so far, I'm thinking. Remember be. Okay, me hear any. Na me say Wallace. My ne buwe kwa demfa. Ozo lawyer also so yeah jana na me say demfa. Miti wani usho manim na oti o na bisa Wallace. Also oko to book na bisa wait.
NG friends of Wallace Abibio yam penny and he's saying come on media no lead it to the conversation I have no.
Yeah.
If we say apathy no conspiracy no ho but your natural one so your natural one you know say no omunya appointment in wie no na wo mo anka say omo natural one na 10% na kofo because obi hwehwe we godfather bi akwaje ana odi amane ba ana obi hwehwe we ana god sa so enti no ma congratulate omo awie no ma me congratulate his excellency the vice president Mahmoud Bawumia why a record 15 hours after the close of poll election system within the party show say you John Mahama awene was my phone my friend my bonabaso my consider defeat said the on mine phone nyina twen abasto we nsunsan so omo fie omo preachere any said the ewiase nyina hwese de abato yi besi akọ me nkonko twen mani nru adwada ema electoral commission emfa ho nsunsanso emeto abonten na nkrofo pressure kosoro na eba fom ne yi no nti ma ba be kasa me mo yewura lan kwadwo kyerematen oni ne team me mo abaso they express their political opinion me at the time before the kwakoto no said they said me come dey bia so me kan he enkomo no ede bibia to atwa omo ka ho nyina emu nyina abaso chada over 80,000 votes first entrance.
84,000.
Yeah, 84,000 votes.
Almost 85,000 crowd.
Almost 85,000.
Cheda ekoto abano.
But I didn't know who. And then will beat me video no sir.
Yeah, serious.
Yeah.
No, Mr. Why him? Why him? Who would video?
Yeah.
And why would the person even video? Because it's unimaginable. Said candidate there. Say then obeto. Then will be video. No, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, seriously.
Unless say obi na here and say on share them video for purposes of I don't understand. Because other than that there. Obi ena baby ana ye gina no
yeah
e difficult say angle na
guy ni aye no
enye
o share that time on
ozumi ba misamwe uzumi a se na na yesi aye setup no e difficult say na obi be allow
ba onya ne clear pa o
na make no uzumi a obi be obvious obi be hu say wo video no
enti lawyer
enti say nyo no na ebi o ma obi e share that video na
lawyer me come animu no
me record obi a wo na me phone she boto me record bi brand bi ana odi
oh eno de say ye but no where ya ka say phone crampo no wo de be ko age so de share upagos so that wo ko to bi ntimi record wo a wo de and all that anyway let's move on
enti lawyer me come animu no ma bo candidates ni nyina baso no mo chichanfo nyina baso na wi mo electoral commissioner baso
of course
Mizamwa me de mani kan since 1992 mama way me rating it the best me rating it the best pressure na was so no one afre IPAC meeting afi crowd was in camera me bo obi an hwe se de yesi akodi ekotwe komo no transparency integrity mama na amahunu say yes o my Ghana say a man ka se momo modwuma na omo betumi aye dwuma na e no kre se ye de dwuma no mama na omo betumi aye
ma no binom
lawyer dear me betwa na da pa nwumre
mema kwan me hu pa kra
na so de madam for
IGP ana
what's on me my own people will do administration against them. I will do administration against you.
George Akufu Dambari. What is wrong with him? Na me nimsa me nuanu nyina mbe ya. Sir, ye kwakwato abai. Ana wa wo tro kata bawi beto abonten. Sir, emma misamu a emfa machoni bia eni nachi. Ye toso biem ma misamu a emfa soja ni bia we na damfo ana say yi bia
onya bubu show we buti let's see
very serious
buti omo buti
ma soja ni bia
agwaro wedi o
wa peja de ko
soja ni bia emfa ne ho emama jim na wo George Akufu Dampare no woni wo nkrofo mo na mo take full control the players here ma ball mo baso nyina eyeye electoral commission official bi wo hwa ya sonensa ye threaten no say one declare say Professor Smansapon ana awani a ye be body to ekono into one nkrofo na mo it's a shame
no no akọ Tachiman or a police station police ifwe ejan ho na onye se omo wo far away omo ndi omo na ejan so
it's a shame
where they udika.
It is a shame. George Akufu Dampare. Say yes nipa baako. Exercise here go 3. Yes say wodi na konwa to a. It's supposed to be George Akufu Dampare. Now what she aba ya to aba wie constituency mako be say nkono still a yenya ho resource. And nam pinchen a akoso ewo a coalition centers inti. Into what you are as IGP, what you are with Jiska, what you are what the came from a bar ho and I want your fans. I don't think that's a basa.
No kwa. See you minister for interior Ukroma. And I ulusu abane cheze wa lusu minister position.
Debbie, me say operational work and one are responsible.
Alaji nsemo ho.
Watching krata Barry. Oh my miss I'm one fan security uncle. I'm obi amfa obi anko. What was say?
So jakra aseme momuma ho.
Na nkomo ni na enye de protect the one farm political parties no ni wo monkrofo no. Electoral
commission, yeah.
Electoral commission. Why ye juma so kama say? One more volunteer, one more ye professionals are wo fa omo di juma. One man say some the final resource in Ebre. Yewura George Akufu Dampare want me more by. And we have to tell him. We have to tell him. What you say? Like if he's so far, so good for George Akufu. But Sadia we said here, if there is one person as a Akufu to fire no and sign with Friswa, it's supposed to be Akufu Dampare. Because the Jumano and so any electoral commission kwakwhwe ama mfie na bia adwumadi a yeko enti sam rese no wo chena bi ye kwakwato aba wo obama man na bo if sam a want tena ho
seriously the next time
on fa obi en kan ho
beto na na medwen
na wo pim na ono so sani pakro no onu ni ahode kra ono so pim sani pakro ni bi
electoral commission for no kra hwe omo nya presiding officers because Emma Basia, or we are presiding officer, na ye
chunka ni
police for as if say,
so said community. As I said, another than go for the Papa and Juma and son of a free so. After all, up to 7th, your friend is saying, January to go. That's what Juma. In fact, I buy a 2 in he is the most terrible person on any men, some of his men. No munina or no and some of his men, especially when obtrude Kata Barry. Emma will be our nana hoso. Nanka officer Jane Mensa and Kwan Jimmy and pet security
military major no
security Emma Ninkrofona. No China or Penipa man aqua Jumana. No man or in a Juman Ninyano. It's a very important point I want to make.
Yeah, no, there, you are on point.
More point. Nah, lawyer.
Yeah.
Resource never no. It defy force of gravity.
So abysmal.
It defy logic. Now when baby. Said ye o kosura o ko ni boom no. Sa na wo tia hwenzo a with me atia boom. In other words, NDC even John Mahama after resource ne buy no. Na waboto. Me share ni life. Na on any family Lordina cry touchina ontimi respondo ne mano excited kolano memu ani mienu ni abayo no omko papa nchen but papa en respondo na ene se taye so no
yeah of course
and what na konyo no mu din said there be yes said the vote na manya no ehunu se matam adeso kesie pa ena me de asoa ena nipa na me ne kosi akan no so one kin time bia o se John one way ne fa
uhia me mu akwa afre me
say me say me opposition kra na me very responsible opposition me destructive opposition enti afei akawo woni unyame o party ene mo nhyehyɛ ya when you be go abonti. Yes. Say who are the support of the masses. who the support of all the political parties. Just say wow 2016 one year to Mr. Walusu. 2020 so 1 year to say Walusu. 2 successive elections. Ningina 1 year to Mr. Walusu. But who winning yen? One man no mjina yen na afreo Abu Abaso. And they say no dear. And this is who say Obia Tiasese. He is in charge of the country.
Parliament is so boom.
Parliament is so. Parliament is so. Ghana force idea more boom. And they say dear. They say dear. John Mahama say His Excellency, former president, say one perform one. Said dear. Of course.
That's all non contest beam.
Yes, but
uncle contest beam. Why is that Kufuado other uncle contest beam?
But which but which
His Excellency President Kufuado and uncle contest beam no.
So the
so
kwabre for Kukurumu amudia. Kukurumu no almost omo people mo adia for that.
You know, but which imagine me say okay say or saba and from so a year from 2012 to 2016 na ono were president na oba second term oba na the from so nyina na oba be paper every ho me bomb paye no man mom if you say mandate na Ghana for the man no de say of falter one no aye di be si no so nko no anhwe ya na banjoko no na ba be yedin
Okay.
Mamin to mian kansan so mamanyoko for efo. Say yentie dia.
Ada open program no. O end the program.
Debbie.
No, and then on
Me microphone in there. Men tu omofo. Say DSCPA. Said ye Dr. Mudbaumia edia tujada. Blame game no. Yenyai.
I was say koso. I disagree with you. Won't send me a message. Blame game ninja. Wow, you should send me a message.
Okay.
Blame game okay.
Okay. Name calling. You can blame, but name calling you free.
Name calling no free me a blame game. Alaji unto see a bear swearing in. Me position is say obia bufu woni mu bia after 7th bia bedadi then we proceed from there.
Can't say mo bia nka de ha no men can't say. Men can't say mo bia nka de ha no. But e mu bi so said ye si e canon no. One hwe ni year na o sa kotase na I go beyond limit be so what you say
Alaji say krofo meti hai na me communicator me go see your communicator ma me fa no mo end the most difficult moment yeah prene de na ye nyintumo but yatu awie de yetimika the most difficult moment me use baby a me felt I am me comfortable me ka ho asem a me
what the
cry busa me ka ho asem and how obe defend Mamudu Bawumia on the economy na me kasa no original simple so our University of Professional Studies na o ma no nani so ade hunu ene kwan o pese o man na sikasem o de fa so ma ye hihye no ohunu se die owomu no niema bebrebe wo kan ene die owomu no babura asem we enye clear
clear pa
ene babura
clear pa
enti kosa obusa ne se ene papa yi bia na on say apia kubi
Andy
apia kubi our friends say
Eugene
Wachantwi asam no na da hon what has here enti say What church manifesto no na me samu akra no wo ya convince o say hey Isaac ade tell munye samria munye samria. No, it was the most difficult moment. Me samu me gwa kaso
unim me
why you convince we say abrantia no economic policies no dey ba no is very powerful. Na fe o ma ka cho say Isaac na wo dey okay na I don't know onye samria
Alhaji ni bazan serious.
yes.
They are yet to abana yet say me na me call round.
Okay.
Nti because share vote say na enkrofo ahon keka eye we na. We say adi na ma baba back ma betra say me pacho na ma ye nti me baba ko a me free studio me call back eye na. Ani mu ha ya na taxi dem wa kra so hu me. And a package twetwe kra me yam she me kakra say I say lawyer thank you. Afi na ma na am say thank you. I say hwe na mo abanu me mento na me say oh na ya o say ukra ho ye me mobo. Wakasa sa. And I'm say oh papa I say hwe enra ya to petrol drivers ni nyina ya say abanu ye nkoto e me yam she me o say drivers ni nyina ya say abanu ye nkoto na me say hey papa I say lawyer Okari anu akofo ka ono na
no person o message
no
person o message
and I'm say hey
no person o message
drivers also o tu ni ka ono na o ma me baba o say abanu
no person o message na me nkwachiri bia
na me
this moment no manifesto by kwamna mafo kwajo mafo yan kwajo from me mamudu ba
kwajo me mwajo corrupt
yeah honestly kwajo so me congratulate kwajo well on pese e be kaze congratulate but no credit
oh na kwajo de be na on pese be congratulate
na me cheche manifesto no nyina wie no kono me dia kwajo ma me time yes na Jack e o kan nyina ana mo nyana samre
na ga before so be kase ai say Alhaji kai no say kasa tintin toponko
so na say o cheche mo na so be kase ada na mo nyana samre ya en cheche mo no what cheche mo 100% all of a sudden it move 50% gone. It was a very difficult moment. Mamudu Baumia, he did extremely well. Oh yeah, dear pa, what dear campaign, na minim name woman, the whole world, vice president, all taking over straight away from the president. Success rate, is less than 2%. Okay, so he did his best.
But
he did his best. But the moment,
yes.
It's the seniority. Seniority. The fact that John Mahama is older than Mamudu Baumia.
Alhaji nkoho.
I know, Menko.
Mr. First of all, I thank you. Prof.
Yes, I was.
Your impression.
Good. Yeah, Ghana phone na baso. In fact, in kunimdie na abano. Ghana phone na kunimdie. Me crowd ye minya ya send anka baby for ye no. Anka at least for the first year, January to December 2020 dear. Anka mumo mine munjo kakra. Political de and nyina ankofom. Na yema President Mahama and any team full support. Na no distraction, nothing. Near here send a bear to Niema. At least for the first 6 months, I'm sure they may need stability. Send near. What here? Me see your mom was 6 months. Minya Ishak said, your man there's an NGB started. But no, I am of the view, say, for the first time in the history of the Republic, as a Ghana, no, you're talking about another next campaign as I started. For me, I'm for me, I'm and your best personally, may say, I'm when you couldn't hear reflection. Mumfa a whole year and your reflection. Now, Mumma present Mama need extreme peace so that umbeti stabilize it. I take it off any man Dawson. Expectations of the Ghanaian people on President Mahama and his team. Senior, I can see a list of Hasia at the Besaye. mema ye nsan ko ye hu dua broni na ye nsan ko twetwetwe ne nan wantimi anya obeka say na mama me kwa mama anyi ntia na de ntia into odie for at least for the first 6 months no disruption because even political party for the kramu here some peace to interrogate mo enti the no me first at this ready na magina so abo President Mahama and the vice president elect
first female
vice president of this republic came from nowhere but than the university of choice yeah in fact under NSCC near Christ control.
Oh, okay.
And universities in Inano under Christ control. Oh, I'm for no mumpay something under constant confusion and you know correct. There be la man can be.
My men can be. Happy crowd.
Mame prof. In fact, back then I come with the kind no UCC. That I'm say obecha dey na no fan ho papa sada no mama na. But na no vice chancellor. And me free honor also for Emmanuel Adobin prof and na vice chancellor na ono buy. Enti na wa fan ho na say no rural class on them so no anya line say school for no ebe kasa Tiena no so ma obia o ma nyina 30 seconds to 1 minute ni a person de ka bia afaka onu ehun se nkrofo be ka no wa so hey dem on hey who na so say I give you 30 seconds to 1 minute. Say everything you want to say before I start my class. Interesting. See, I mean, let's see what with our support or no subetimiaye or a very excellent administrator on the time or UCC, well organized leader. Into no, you're wishing the well. Team one penny be power mo. Say mumra me boy na problem no say there any man penny ni every day chire ho. Na baby upon the 2 minutes akra de mom na hofo no mum rather. Intimidate me need problem with President Mama. I'm not sure I will have a problem with the Vice President, Professor Gina Nopuga. BBS share na President Nimu Kasa as one of the 2 minutes show monsa ASR never appoint you. Munina munkoya ambassadors of the leader. Modiano na muyana say a year the whole a year.
Unim one thing NDC cabinet. Me I am foreseeing a situation we a minister. Untumi nye ne awope na aban no untumi nye ne ebe head party no is because Asiedu Nkatia is the chairman of NDC.
Yes.
Opa bonne date Asiedu Nkatia as the chairman of the NDC.
You cannot mess up.
Asiedu Nkatia entna ho emma party no a government na nya ade a ebe head to the interest of the party. Opa bonne date to. Asiedu Nkatia in cabinet. Oh, ni suit na no boko transition.
Oh yes. Oh, but no, enti senior mabaso hard work and na me feel say omuye ya omudidi nkunim. Sebe anka sofo kan ye eno mkoda ya ke bia anka nya ne omuhui. In fact, we share resource free all the regions say by tells you say yes. Some favor, some then be there, but hey, you can't take out the cardinal point of hard work.
On the day of elections, na NDC nam efie omo fan crofo omo de kan kru omo de ka ko fan crofo na e omo ko to aba na
ya kire omo crofo bi o because me bra la jamponsa na kire wo
na omo di bone na say ne papa mu hwe comments mienu baako me wo hono mo ana makra baako e fe na giman ni nua wo nursing training bi frame say cars fa na e fa na cars ni ya NDC cars e fa students so mama na agiman no onim MPP ni bia one stranded 158 of them gathered Oma stranded and agiman na frame na agiman me say anyway there umesi da ye ho den ti do opa onye akra ni pa akra ni voice na mum ka me mpia voice ni ma obi a me so menim no honom. In fact, me pushy voice in my will be a minimum no. They noted prof. And that is all. Are they change day 1, day 2, year 2, about election day? Day now election day, Nicholas by 12 o'clock. Na around the send the voice. She feels that bad name. I think they will have to just forget about it.
And your home baby.
Sounds so na Professor Madame Fuminia, Professor Penny B. And so send them say. not their strategies. Professor Yamika in the background, a member of parliament elect, NDC Musisia. Or say their strategy was very simple. Look for all our potential members and people who you know will vote for NDC. Get them to go and vote at any cost. Who we are, come and observe.
Yeah.
Hey, or say or no, near course because their target was not every Ghanaian.
Yeah.
Their target was to look for their core members.
And they made sure
This is hard work. So when you hard work, anything. So they well deserve.
They work so hard.
Yeah, the victory.
They work so hard.
Nobody should take anything away from the NDC. Me bo biya baso ma minimum Masoreba Yamin, national organizer, will deliver. Me offer I say Dunketia, national chairman, will deliver. Women organizer, youth organizer, Basintele deputy, right? Malik, general secretary, Fifi Avikwete, will deliver. The deputies, will deliver. I mean, this is it.
Yeah,
comparison, you all went into the election. One has delivered, the other could not deliver. In fact, before the election, said before the election, the campaigns were not that giddy. We few cases of accidents, then peaceful, largely. And I feel nearby I expect a higher turnout, and year before the election. And I feel now the third one say, and campaigns are a dominating and no shed them with PDMP, PDN this year. We were expecting all of them to appear and come and be counted. Votes may appear to be counted. But then during the election, what did we see? Low turnout. Again, we saw say now election time no peaceful. Obeko polling station be na if I low turnout na mo kan. Me I make baby baako Ekuchin Eastern region, one of the strong constituencies of the MPP. Now me na mu na me could do baby 415 there about na nyam 5. Ne ho adwo na me ka say obi a asoju obi by 5 de obi abeto na baako. Me be say presiding member na ho na o say ni per say to about 579. As at few minutes to 5 no na 78. Hey, I come about 5:30 minutes to 5:78. Just say, ain't you know?
So go TV no. What go TV no?
Okay. Oh, send your mutinasia. I'm sure they will sit and they will interrogate some of these things.
Parliament, PC, resort, or the pieces BTV or share or try to calculate vote difference that on the NDC in terms. I say that's the way they campaign.
Now, after on the election day, you see officials and so bomb about. I'm saying Kaba could be pet. And yes, you know what? Yeah, so when she had to use as well, say diabolical, said they yes, what? Yeah, no, at number 1, it's here free. So, any other Mesremo, hey, Mesremo, and ya would not Sabio win Nibeba, and ya would Diana Bear and Nebeman this year we knew. 2 years they are not the answer to hook a crown. No, can you imagine? And how were you expecting? Say, I hear now would you say, oh, Betty, will be. First person now fancy be an literacy work from Kwan one shimpa. 2 for second person now what man now what number 1 TF no. Mestre
madam. Ebia wo kan na oba wo hwe wanima. No who say wo professor what the correct.
No ma.
O show ya no who say wo.
Anja wo nye professor no atini na free so dia ma.
Obi ma before the be o level of way.
Nanka. Una hu ne say bia o ya abrewa na o ye there. Denti Yisi so mebo abaso se ne mpanifo edi ka kasa ya bo abaso no. They did their best until last hour yeah and no things beyond them. In fact, where be our status say we blame game. Na me blame game no ma blame obi apart from themselves. I am sure people are even blaming the EC for what? And the say for fun. That's also where the ni brepa be ka sem a nya say EC ya en waye no. Afi ya to aba na wie. Senior lawyer. Ne amesre ne say medical kan Yema the needed support. Yemfama omampani president mama ni team. He ni omuso omu be ni nyina mutimi ya. See nyina ye be benefit. Yes sir. Yes cost of living. Yes cost of living ye high. Yes sir. Dokno no sisi ye free 2 cedi, eco 5 cedi yes sir. Enti yes see oba e be free 5 cedi about 2 cedi. Eba to see the nyina na yakwakoto zadoko. Dollar is at 14 cedi now. Sinyame adom na timi ba 10 cedi mpo. Dem me fa ma ase bebre. Not ebia to say assuming it is 10 cedi kra na timi stabilize gina ho kakra. We all will benefit. Esukufo a ehwe President Mahama ne team anim. Mesre President, you can't disappoint them. Me who say umpanimfo ni bia start make comments bi. And a free SHS ne kra no.
But much more adwin. I mean say free SHS no if it will be reviewed in a manner better. Why not? I mean people should have the
anyway, but expectation versus what you bring, you know. Say President no manage. And yes, we review never now more people are going to be worse off.
Hey.
No. They say you who review no. But I'm commenting this way because me who say people of stature.
No, so say take the no from the background no. From my
finance
mentality.
Accountant be any obeka see we scatter.
Of course, they allow him. Okay, economy reality.
Accountant they be any scatter. Let's look for money and get the thing done. Let me and go review in a way that we shoot ourselves at the young people are senior lawyer. Ya sure more employment. Ejumasem. Your best say we cannot disappoint them. Muma ye nyina yenhwe ne ebetimi ade we simply can't disappoint them na me kra na the concept of unemployment and am person ye politics but ye dey politics ye gina so ya to aba enyesa so let's try not to disappoint the young people we are about businessmen ye hwemanim businessmen no so ye hwemanim we simply can't disappoint anybody. Last na me for manunsi
businessmen for no their expectation no so I know businessmen sentimental happy first ba besi 2020 nyina no mo allegiance baby ye be go 2024 no mo nyina switch allegiance because of economic and money and omo de me pese me bo bia di but omo de
expectations are very high. Mr. President, Your Excellency, you just can't disappoint them. Party NDC is here post elections, post mortem. They need it because I never be improved vigilance, improved coalition. Bibia, some of the things were improved. Now one trying to and when you be in fact, qualitative versus quantitative difference. And they say qualitative is residing on somebody's memory. In fact, one day if the person is not there or call with all the memory, now you need to document things like this so that you can emulate and improve it going forward.
Trust the say don't get here.
Sanso now ba MPP Munswa. You MPP so they need the postmortem more than any other political party.
Reset. NDC where that or they call this election.
And now recommended the MPP for
here reset.
From top to down and answer from somewhere.
And that reset
reset means reset. Back to factory settings.
Reset.
But
did here reset.
Monya sa de no dispassionately. Na be truthful to yourselves.
No cry what they say you be and me I will continue to advocate Sadia way until say party no ebe who say sa koto be kuma system ye wo hosisi so also be justify no one maintaining one say ya enebeko unim say enkrofo a apart from say omo asori ne ndem asori 70 omo ankoto aba no there were people a omo wo fie a ono one obi oye delegate na tifie one night delegate call election by
no
sika puduo TV mobile phone one dey abafi nipa no ho kana on kasa we drew election time no there go work on ho say go out to vote say can you imagine
because of why
and this thing and then because of system I wo no e ba obia so te say we envelope we to say we anya we na sa system no o de be ko hin and that technology about your justification is that we buy ma ben DC ni bi ba be shame ne enemri obia sabe ne wo side me who be justify side I say
they need this special
one reset system
no bia nim say MPP
one reset system na that system way oh they wo ba bia emfa because e bia nya sa delegate system no and ma pieces be say yakọ primary sa boka nti e wo say channel oh yeah mama can see
very do
how can you maintain this system
anyway
kuma system we
nti me dey advice na me dey ma
just members of parliament professor Mintwa members of parliament quality ones kwa wunya if you say one more mutimi ekonya sika e de be contest e weni e de kono sika nti mo de ko anya atwene no
seriously no we hear reflection deep reflection we hear rebuilding and then recovery and them say no ne are na ye born to fire
the okay the okay e one more professor on ko to fuel and no de to car one fa car and no de akoto aba but the facts one mu na tikrom ho no akochi
also onkoto
na
this is to be frame from chebi mia nsuta kwa ma because of frame o see here because who ko bo obi amane a na omo kwaji omo
ma me ma two instances na me fa no say baako edu baby no na the delegates no a ebia constituency A man fa ukro mu nye ho nsuta kwa ma be poso ebia nsuta fi ho no delegates were electoral areas ni mu nyina no eventually na they were not residents of nsuta kwa ma
yes
so they say enti ebia MPB per se obedi ayi no ono afọ me ne list I create ne album ayeye enti edu adwuma no na dadafo na wuyi omu film no momu na ewo kro ne so fofo na de be hyem nyina nte ho who does the work enti eno ye baako number 2 enkrofo bia na omu bobo wo park bi so a eye PC baako nkrofo best stay young men na ono an support justice football then election day no mu bobo eh ebusafo makoto ansa na mubebobo ya na ase mu oh honorable boka kra ya osoko ho 2 o'clock no muguso bobo me samo kotoje gu form na so da me ni mutie mu hwe mama ne oh honorable ya beko okoba 5 o'clock an kofon da so jina bo oh next time ni akoto
Kamra Boatin a campaign I quite just
yeah
yes that didn't go name himself when you Peter McMahon free
eh sir
ai
me is okay Peter McMahon
I say why Western
Ashanti but minister Ashanti no
chairman
I
say honey man
I see me is okay
yeah me cry that day the kumu pa any asotwo na say hini yeah twaba.
Now, which of the chairmen were able to deliver their constituencies for the ADI? I was thinking about
for now, Prof. Yeah, babia. I pray, Zamwa.
One of their problems, MPP problems in here is not they were not focused on the campaign. No campaigning na uma eniwo Alanche Martin so. Unum radio it was alarm attacking. You so na amwa because untimi just attack Alanche Martin and fa hu ndikwa because the moment you attack him the other people who love him bia nanka they will prefer senka or party na oni what attack na yembesu ebe ha kakra. You know can be enna on the D-Day prior to the election, a few days to the election. So now, umba focus di skaba na just to get to dismantle Alanche Martin say. The also amwa because minubia umshe da free no men can say what they say on to my crowd to my cheddar to my Alanche Martin and they gave this such people man. We know people who were compromising that kind of the so am to money ba almost that the David kwa okwa akwa na nachi o be si nachi ya be sa yire no na yik na akọ to money ba almost na grofo na for machi aba be se bibi ade ko
okay
the hono amwa naka because the game of numbers there is different from zero sum game say na we can wo crofo no a unimbo mo no concentrate on them.
There were so many who are not open means of transport.
Means of transport.
They got frustrated. They got frustrated and they go home.
Yes, that's true.
Meanwhile, Fabrane
the individuals just saying, come on, say, yes, yes, yeah, we can. Yeah, me more biscuit from Accra to Tolong.
Yeah.
Tolong. Okay. What? Yes. Accra to Tolong. Accra to Bibiani.
Yeah.
Comes for
people are when people have been given money to make sure some
individuals are making sacrifices.
Going forward, going forward. Adentina oko banker system no ya link such that ujina Tamale Absa branch ubetimi verify wo ho na we yiska wo ho na yentimi facility health system no ufri hospital back ko hospital back you can just be verified and your details then the year train. Can't we do the same for our election?
We should get there. We should get there soon. We should get there soon. We should get there soon. We should get there soon.
Yes. And they said, "Dane to me what? Takra de kra na me register wo for Ekroma. Ato me what takra de. Any nearby police station should be able to be verified
and vote. Yeah, I get you.
On the presidential, I've got presidential.
On the presidential. Thank you so much. On the presidential.
Even parliamentary with technology, it makes me a device means
constituency
select constituency you be count according to number of
but as for the presidential immediately in the next 4 years we should be able to do that
there was a become messages for
counting no yen ko yen collation center mutu no ana
wait me drone ye draw gra media minister say yen congratulate
NDC for
the president is the president what?
President elect.
Now Orban mint council P as far back as 2014. Now ono na president. Yes. Alan Chamati council be on fire yuma. Dinewu. MPP so buy no. Same thing we more use effectively.
Zama kasagu mic no.
Ozanko back. No ko fi African watch you ya. Ons me use chepa 2014. Page 26 no ba. Lanchamata sheda aka nime bia me fi so osusu a oya abebo na especially pa ba bi hia pa say on build a government of national unity. On mu a office omo ye very good at various places.
Until some from.
And I mean
Ofrala no beko.
Well, near Hona makers.
Oh, maybe says, oh, be, oh, you are so cruel. Oh, kind dear. Because won't to me, because on Tony and San Frank group for now, me beside say, Alan or Tony and Safrena, or Beko won't to mammy answer. I don't want on friend. Or Tony and Safren or Beko.
This is conjecture, and I'm not.
No, Miss Abwa, Ukra book, I would actually African watch, and I will go to a specific page, and I will can summer Alan, Esusu say. Transformational leader ba oya ebe boa Ghana and about kon say onye national unity and I may bisa say
a very good
all inclusive government and it so to nsa frɛ John Alan John Kwadwo Chemati obekɔ okay and na mbeza mitifi wo and na mbeza mitifi wo
and man bi ho so a osese on say de ka we nim pa so otimi proof say what make corrupt practices I tell you say na so mo hwe ba bi egina sese no begin me say a kind meet my cancel you can get debt cancellation
or mfo na say omo dey ato mo we kra say they are ready to renegotiate
yes
our way
all mess bit corrupt practices because omo do money hwe say corruption ni ona so say we genuine na oba ba ya fi say obisa ne ma we say nyina na betimi dia perform afi Allah kan yi bi so a say o say government must adopt expenditure switching option that will reduce government recurrent expenditure and expenditure on non-productive economic activities that do not generate direct revenue to the state. Expenditure switching is very important, but here expenditure it must focus on productivity for industrial bit my generate immediate revenues bit my boy
what we know so why prof the can say a President Mahama, President elect be here some space of time. Almost one signal some national dialogue. And I'm sure say national dialogue and all these issues will come to play so that
national economic dialogue, which is very important. And one of my friends, MPP, visit Obama on Sisano, or son of a one President Bundi.
Now we are my answer, sir. I'm sure any media.
Oh, okay. In a dear new, in a dear tosso. Oh, what any waka, education.
Oh, okay.
Education minister. If he says, Jan or Honase, we don't support one with me because education here, another area, the reforms, yes, it means very strong stability. Because a country with that proper educational stability is very dangerous. The economy is one no dear, so business ministers in our dear. Unya or no, or okay. Because a yin in our mind, it's our mind, the other should be inside, it's Newton.
Or appointing as an education minister.
Education minister.
Because by the 6th of January, no. Minister Bia Juma Abanawi into Jan Why, but tell us on our reappointing.
Our reappointing as educational minister. Because why are they? Because the models not the bands who see any. A baby mining in our aunties, you know, Nasa or no beer or no what that kind of a you know, powerful bar. I feel no over call for my quackus, as I have been, but not time, Nasso. But going young, when I to me, Moana, or you say, or no sooner your best senses or friend on Tiasse, now Conunia, because so called somewhere, you know, and just what defect, and I say a cross carpet. By carpet crosses your cross no parliament, and yes, I buy here. No, by
a technical, a bit technical, Senka onye MPA would have been easier. But being a member of parliament, you know, there are legal technicalities. I don't want us to discuss now, but there are legal technicalities.
And the good thing is they say, or the position to change, do something about our constitution because of to test majority. And you're quite and now over to test majority because reforms be a bit media bar. Just all constitution and some reforms. It is hardly a 1 year saying, one make sure so be because that's second chamber a very good, but like a very, very difficult amount because it be a MPP for you can say, won't ever use and this is for no one like I did. But I said you will not the opportunity to test majority. Sad near Madrid, build second chamber, other areas, no bit me a boy. I'm more managed to make national. I see it me because
anyway, a mutual way, honorable say chairman Sabons, who said the ministry no in Crofono or my Jumapa, no more here constitutional reforms. There may aware some way. Emza Castle mobile put we together and the Anya no or one there I Tamana Remona Tuguba. Almost President Mills setting up a commission no more regime no book no cracker edaho and the honorable society mensa bonsunum so ISCA and the current pa and also no babonting so Anya or something to guide him.
Which is very good. This is the opportunity. We saw a pahua. This is the right time. I just see me reset your money.
Okay.
Need me building such as a very idiot proof. When you're able to build your nation, it becomes idiot proof. That's a rule free or be about only Messenia man.
Okay.
It's Yanko might be quite we say, but never say, never the coolness.
No, they have quorum majority to do anything apart from changing and change provisions in the constitution. And we call referendum. No,
because of my idea.
Okay.
So to our fans say in the party and then in Bugasi, but we say your money in idea. Now this is what all of us want the country to go. That's what me, yes, I am American.
Okay. But as Mr. I'll come back to you. Mama me and Kokai messages. Messages now, but I know yes. Oh, yes, lawyer, thank you. I think you have a lot to say about the gargantuan defeat of the NPP, but it's like you're finding it difficult to voice it out. Please say it as it is so that we can all help to heal the wounds of the party. Ahmed from Wale Wale. Ahmed, you know me. Me, I say it as it is. Nti, ne makano ebi wo hɔ na menka ya na no no bomb nti. Okay. Obi Isaac lawyer, I am Isaac Joe Debra from Zema Baptist Hospital. My worries about this NDC win are: one, how NDC will continue the academic projects of Honorable Adichum Niawokano. Two, the inability of ND to negotiate well with IMF because of his previous negotiation, which was very abysmal. On the issue of transport, about 15 people, known MPP people from Kumasi, didn't go. TNT is out of 400 Ghana cedis. And so many people are on person about TNT. Omanko. Eko Disoso, aka Okoto Rasta. Bodrias says one reason MPP lost election is that TESCOM members were rejected. Issue. We worked in Volta region 2012, 2016 as TESCOM president and others. After the victory, the regional minister told me and my boys to go out to our constituency to find a green pasture. What an insult. Say, grow for my mama come on, Sema. Kalatuka. Hey. Kalatuta Krampo. From Kumasi, Achuman Wabija North says is from that constituency. In fact, your panel today has been very, very, very. Oh, my son, that's a son of the BIA. So I will call them three wise men. They are almost very wise people. Giving money to some of the MPP supporters caused their defeat. Maxwell Debra, China Krum, just so sense as this one. He's talking about the delegate system. Good evening to you, lawyer. Still did not learn anything from their defeat. Congratulations to my workaholic MP elect, Honorable Member of Parliament, Alaji Bawa MP for Ejura, Secretary Dumase, for the massive victory. Inshallah, His Excellency John Mahama will deliver his promise. Thanks, Ghanaians. Sayiko Abdul Razak, Kotokoli Line, Minister, sends us this message. Now, this one says NPP are saying their supporters didn't vote. But don't forget, there was some churches also didn't vote. So it goes against both. Kobi Asimpraso says this. Okay. Okay, Sagmampon says most of us didn't vote because of the delegate system. First and foremost, a so-called delegate will collect over 7,000 cedis, and secondly, choose a candidate who isn't preferred by majority of the electorate. These delegates finally come out to convince us to vote for the candidate they took money from before they voted for them. This year, we didn't vote at all, but next 4 years, if they continue with this delegate system, we'll go and vote against them. Okay. Wow. They say they almost a man, but next time they'll rather go and vote. Lawyer, thank you. Please kindly give my number to Mr. Ishak Chebrobe to call me. It is very important and urgent. Lord Kisi Mensa, Accra. Okay, so Lord Kisi Mensa, Accra. Let me do this before the number goes away. Let me capture it. Okay. Lord, I hear. I'll forward your number to him. Okay. Now this one says, good evening to you, lawyer. Please tell Professor Smasapon that his suggestion is very good, but we wouldn't take it because the very day that President Akufo-Addo sworn into office is the same day the NDC members began the politics by accusing President Akufo-Addo of plagiarized and continue till today. Mike Apradi Kumasi. Okay, it's not gonna plagiarism. That's okay. Good evening to you, lawyer. I am from Akrofrom constituency, and I voted there. The truth of the matter is that the usual ballot box stuffing couldn't happen because the people were vigilant. This time round, the tricks didn't work. Finito. Nana ya Obuasi sense has this to say. Jay. Obiba EA Obuasi says, in as much as there was a party in the Ashanti region, there wasn't any better strategy to face this election in the region. We want to know how resources sent to each constituency were used. Well, that's a very legitimate question. Good evening to you, lawyer. Baumia even... Hey, Napkofui. Napkofui, you are still there doing administration.
Yes, coming goes.
But we have failed to upload our timesheet, but didn't pay, and so we voted against them. Shame to MPP chief from Tanozo. In fact, Omu Kaya, they be an almost send a message. Hey, that might be not good for Zikana. That means I'm because they be our sending way because so much. Good evening to you, lawyer, and your panel members. I'm watching you live from Sunyani, the capital of Bono region. Lawyer, I agree with you. The blame must continue, especially look at what happened in the Bono region. Bono region, one out of 11 seats. One. Cannot dam one kwa, and it's me winning a seat. Cannot dam one kwa. Okwaji friend this you. Cannot dam one kwa. That's what chairman area by a Doma area ho Doma ho seat ho nyina DC winning nyina. Brekum East. Brekum West any Brekum West in Agogo. Brekum East the difference are na da NPP. Any NDC in term was over 10,000 votes. 2020 NPP Nelson had 27,000. This time around he had 14,000. And NDC candidates, elder, if we about 17,000 to about 23,000, only about 6,000 votes plus. 11 constituencies, just one. Lipano say a chairman Abronye chairman 111. He was insulting almost everyone in the region, sacking people from the party and so on. Again, for 8 years, the president and Ado refused to make changes in his government, and yet he rather increased fuel prices few days to election. Nana. Okay. This one says, lawyer, thank you. I say thank you. Today, NPP promised to give me transportation. The deputy national coordinator of Kumau constituency also called me. I came with my wife from Takwa to Kumau Ono. After voting, they didn't give me even one cedi. They did say to me last 4 years, the blame game should continue. Kwajo Owusu Takwa. Yes, lawyer, I'm ready to talk if you allow me on your radio. Oh. Now let them pour out their sentiment. MPP party has pompously rapaciously and contumaciously use their so-called superiority to deprive the NDC party from their preemptory existence. But God has spoken. Hey. Na school be na kwa chere nko bia. Chere nko school be bia. Hey, when the lanka any pay or work of what your friend is saying. They all go UK. Hey, on that. Hey, I wouldn't. Good evening to you, lawyer. I'm a person of Okai Andrews from Bantama in the Senate West District. We can't give JM any space Okay, the MPP must go back to the drawing board, rebuild trust with the grassroots, and focus on the needs of ordinary Ghanaians to regain power in the future. We people of Senate West need a person like McKay because he is not selfish to his people. Thank you. And I say thank you too. Please, I want to ask Isha Brobe about the economy that he said Baumia won't fix it within 8 years. When he come to power, $1 is okay. I want to inform him that Ghanaians, we are wise. No dirty politics again. If you don't work, we will vote against you. Okay, I'm thinking he's talking about the dollar and all those economic issues. Good evening to you, lawyer. Please tell Ishak that the blame game will continue because Canada and Japan told us that MPP lost the election way back 2020. But some of the MPP executives disagree with him, telling him that he spoiling the party. Now here we are. Kennedy, all executives should resign from the okay, Richie from Wa sends us this message. So Kennedy or campaign during the campaign. Lawyer completed University of Education 5 years ago. I'm still at home every year. Recruitment I apply, including this year when you go to GS their website. You are still under pending for consideration. We don't know why. For me, I voted for them. But when you called anybody in Ashanti region, everybody said they will not vote. Okay. Unfortunately, no me braso. Messages be brain na but your brain is see na yabo. All too soon na yabo. It is any a couple 5 Saturday a week today. Me back. Me cover a free 4. A free 3 o'clock, a couple 5 o'clock. That's a 30 minutes. Time that's so. Then yes. Okay, I can donate 1 minute so that to be fair to you. Ishak, 1 minute.
Yo, lawyer, a chance of muye. Penny say, esna bebo yina. A bufone buy. Obie nyina swear dear bufone buy. No credit. Obia nyina swontia dear bufone buy. No credit. Minim se enche mpanimfo mo aka na fidie so mo aka nipa bebre a voice wo opinion se mpanimfo nim kra na ehun behia se ombeba wona so na mo asan atimu biem yakuchire ni nyina die gu nkrata so ifring axim ekokosi tumu every he kosi he babia the whole Ghana New Patriotic Party ebeti ho ahwem minimpa se enche sana montuo no ebekoso omuduru ha said ye mo kasa fidie so mo mmra bonten emeka mo adwene sa ne yemfanye nyina so na yemfa and rebuild.
Thank you very much, Prof.
Yeah, I think say rebuilding it starts with Omoana constituency in Showmansa. Say by this time omu nyina betro report akwa March commissioner we di March awie now do March commissioner's report ekon. No, I know your foundation. I know your nyina so. Na fi omu quality sa 276 commissioner report na say reports na fi hand over to a team.
Report to bia ni why ye krojin sing verdict here that way.
And I make us say omu
verdict here that way. Any obia report, obia polling station awo, any constituency or no the figure no ho. Obia report
no senior lawyer.
Report in that way.
To me omu nya hwehwe mu bia bi wana. Mba sa hwehwe mu no will start with o taking akose mo amodwuma ya o taking in statement. O dia say nti o dia mo ma constituency bia enye ne full report in famra. No bia financial share constituency executive 17 plus PC.
Dr. Baumia we consider defeat no. Constituency bi wo ha parliamentary elections no yenya and declare results no ho nkrofo gu a ye say ye be count ye nyanka ye count na nkrofo edwen kwa be fa so ye be han bass se dia ko eyi enkran.
I know you want to closing remark.
You understand?
Sinalaya. In fact, sir and crying
was
too fast.
Me partner na me alaji baby aka mo lock gate no so me mo bi am.
Inside.
The best and China bet me the abrem is obey adwuma constituency. Constituency na amfa. Wo bank cry say obey console me say abra parliamentary seat ni bi. Ye nya declare wie.
In fact,
now so
no, Sinala. Mede adwenche na eto ho say that is how actually sanetie in fact they must first take from the people. Constituency executive bi ama nanu nkomu nkyere, then the report will be handed over to a team no matter be investigation crossing na fe ye hu the difference between what can the form for so mede ma no see no ma me mo me constituency mienu abaso eye wasa Memphis East and Fantia kwa South wasa Memphis East minua Nicholas Amankwa honorable anyway NDC oko the second term. Congratulations to you Nicholas Amankwa NDC MP Memphis East and afi oba Fantia kwa South nso a eye minua Duke Oforiata ono nso wini wo MPP dimu e Fantia kwa South. Congratulations to you Duke Oforiata honorable MP elect Fantia kwa South. And Ghana nyina congratulations to everybody.
Mizamwa.
They are 12 years from born in Miss Massa. MPP is almost penny. They need complete reset. As I said, eklimu power drunk for is arrogance. Pride comes before the fall of man. Say the Bible. But in this half winning in and they say, Omu Chumina Gunchena, Omo pet the right people are betting the new patriotic party. And yet, Nana People's Party, be another Nana personal property. They need to change all these. Oh, Nana, more than Nana personal property. So, now, Omutime city up here because this is one party, no dear. Say Alan Kaze is declining. It has declined to a certain level. So man, you reset here. There's no way we'll meet my papa in the next 20 years. If they're serious, they want to come to power there. So that's what it is.
But I say, better paying for us say and what me abe try na yina to adwin na mo am send Mr. Mo messages no pa na but I can understand your situation. Mrs. So no me working within a time frame. Unfortunately, no, my time is up. Until you be sorry so. You be saying about be some abre be ba be saying about betna ha. They are saying about some sabre no be abenya kwan. I think said there should be a time crampo ananka. Yeah, discussion. You will be open phone lines. Now call some kwa me prefer say obia say NDC. Wa we no for so what issue so say obi oye MPP abufu obi woni mu ne say obia can adwen from now to say be swearing in. After swearing in, no party, no, Ubia come back to go and strategize. And I can trust you with a see the day I see Dunketia be chairman of NDC. Metina ha ekai. Say I see Dunketia as a chairman of the NDC. If you underestimate I see Dunketia, and then I wouldn't follow, wouldn't politics. She set up a power for coalition. For the first time, NDC super. Isaac now so person o kan you.
Wallace baby asem na me say dey chato.
Oh, hey friends or Wallace.
Na me kan biem dia mana na kwesi. If we say ni edi nkomo e wo tech. And o send a message.
E dey buy.
E be kan say.
Oh, Wallace deserves.
MP NDC we near. Ombe the DC no e be ma.
In fact, onye Wallace nkwan. Kofu aye ni omo ye close pass nyina no advocate said they should omo abre for say ni don cause tia na Abbas no redeem no
boy yem nyina me body yem nyina just so just say Kabori for the motor free
such a place
yes oba program
yeah me tan home
Minia Solomon na ne
Solomon
sremu amu
me tan ma victory na ba na ve mo me yetuma no mo so nyina
I Gebrasi edunom young man with two wives omo they read na
sorry anya kono ngu be kwai good all right lawyer
Thank you.
11
Living in the world, my brother. Living in the world, my sister. But live in this world.
If you're an NDC person, you have a chill beer, just enjoy. You deserve to chill beer. Just enjoy it. If you're an MPP person, if you are chill beer, just enjoy. Life goes on. 4 years will be here soon. Okay, so enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Enjoy your weekends. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for everything. Your criticisms and everything, we take it in good heart. Jah bless, Jah guide. See you another time. Enjoy the rest of your evening. On behalf of the producers, I say, tatai.
Surara